Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Well, going to draw Ray DeVito, and I think I'll do two images. There's the classic image that most people see of Ray when he's doing his show or he's on other people's show. And let's see, we got the jaws are important for drawing one's picture. And oh boy, there was a bit of a mishap for the stream. Uh, Ray apparently recalled a prior engagement that he had to deal with before coming on Pat's show. But it's all good now. We got to have the obligatory baseball cap. Yeah, that's a regular feature for Mr. DeVito. There we go. Yeah. Not gonna bother. The background used to have that Chester drawer with, I don't know, some toys on it or something. But he, I guess, on the road or what have you. It's a different. It seems like it's a different background every time you see him. But yeah, he's got some bushy eyebrows. So do I. So that's fine. And if he didn't, it would still be fine. Uh, but he's had enough of the dirty verse. You understand? And I think that message was said loud and clear. And you can't blame him. It's a strange thing because it always continues to baffle me, which I guess that makes it the baffle verse as well, is the mileage it's managed to have, you know. And there's an obvious logical point to make, but how can it go on? But and yet it does, doesn't it? Yeah. So anyway, was going to draw this other character that I was introduced to tonight. That was strange. Was not really expecting that. But just, you know, truth is stranger than fiction. But anyway, never really had a problem with Ray DeVito. Didn't know him that well, or of him. And yet some people really do. I don't know. But that it appears that's the lot in life for some. Whole soap operas and stuff seem to have been generated by Mr. DeVito. Whether he likes it or not, most of the time doesn't like it. You know, I mean, it's, it's like, good Lord. But these things do occur, and you know, it's unfortunate and what have you. Still, I think the worst is a certain personality couldn't take a fat joke and went way overboard with this, and that was 100% a wrong thing to do and a terrible thing to do to Ray DeVito. Especially when one supposedly is supposed to be a comedian themselves. And if someone makes fun of you, you're supposed to have the comeback and so on and so forth. Well, didn't have one. So I decided to become a creepy stalker-like character. um, but on the other hand, they kind of confirmed some suspicions detailing certain descriptions that led one to believe that somebody's suffering a certain psychosis. And so there is that. It's not too bad it had to involve DeVito, who really didn't do anything. But again, such is one's lot in life. So anyway, there's a basic DeVito. He's got a like for his Rock Bottom podcast main image. I don't know who did it, but it's pretty good. Pretty good cartoon likeness of Ray. Um, and there you go. I've done some images of Ray before. I did, of course, Doodleverse comic about the unfortunate incident that got him wrongfully, I would say, banned from his favorite gym. So I did that one. Did an earlier one. I don't know where I put it. Depicting a certain event as a personal story that Ray related. Including meeting someone on Facebook, you know. Supposed to be a lovely young lady. Turned out, well, let's just say not the God-made kind of lady. Of course, the caveat is he says, hey, look, it was only 2 beers. So it's only 2 beers. And there's really nothing to it. What do you do? You know, I mean, it's the story's the story. And then apparently this person, Ray shows up and insults him on his attire. Good Lord. Poor guy just can't catch a break. You know? So anyway. He's been a regular feature. I guess he's still doing Kevin's show. He mentioned that on the MLC, you know. And I guess that's, and then of course, I guess his own. And apparently that's the extent of his involvement in whatever verse one finds oneself in. I guess bridge is burnt with the Shuli network. I'm not sure, but I guess so. But again, I know very little of these matters, you understand. Only very, very distant on the periphery. So my commentary upon this cannot be, well, taken as gospel. No, I'm afraid not. That's not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so let's see, I got these 2 images. And then here's Ray looking concerned and troubled. Yes, sometimes it happens in life. Like, I'm not sure about this. Yes, how did this happen? Well, the guy said he was not really a woman. But I showed up anyway. Uh, put the hoodie here. Something of that nature. But it's just too funny of a story. You know, it's not much of a story, really. It's only 2 beers, but still. Well, listen, you volunteered this. And in the end, insulted him on his attire. I mean, not that he's got the greatest fashion sense in the world, but geez. I mean, there's other things to be confused and wrong about that are far more serious. Um, there we go. um, I don't know if I'll bother putting this in Photoshop. I mean, I suppose I will eventually intend to do, but I was trying to load one of the videos for a break segment, and Rumble Studio won't let me do it. I don't know what that's about. I have all the stuff prepared. And it won't let me do it. You know. And don't worry, you're not missing any great wonders. But that really chaps my ears. That grinds my gears. There we go. Nose. And apparently the mud shark is obsessed with Ray DeVito. Not entirely certain what the origin of that is either, but sounds about right, you know. So Ray just doesn't get this world anymore, you know. That's what this look tells her. What happened to the world? Why is it such a dirty, dirty verse? I don't know, Ray. It's probably the devil. Uh, yeah, I know. It's not right. No, it's not. Yeah. Well, this isn't as good as the first one. Oh, well. There you go. But this is a very serious and concerned Ray DeVito. Something has troubled him, or you're, 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 you're going to insult my outfit? Look at you. It's a good one, right? That's actually a good point. But the main thing was, you kind of walked into it, huh? I mean, granted, worse things could have occurred. All right. I don't know how I messed things up like that. I did a really good one right at the front, yeah. Maybe because this is a serious pose. Nothing funny. God damn it. This is a man's life you're talking about here. Possibly. Possibly that's what the problem is. Again, who am I to say? All right. Whatevs. Adele, apply ink to the image. Yes. Yes, ink. Oh, it really brings it out, doesn't it? I would say so. Yes. Let's see here. Hey, Thompson, Doug, I missed the show. What happened? Well, Pat had invited Ray to be his guest for the show. And then apparently 10 minutes going in, Ray texted him, well, I'm probably not going to make it. Mr. Dixon did not care for that. No, he did not. So anyway, he ended up coming on it after all. But I forget what he said. He was in Cleveland, so he had some guys he was going to meet or something. I don't know. And then I guess that ended quickly. I don't know. He ended up showing up on the show for a bit. And so once he did, and everything was going pretty good. Some people, of course, had fun with the super tips, which is super tips with the AI voice is the absolute best. And that sort of thing. Surprisingly enough, more at the Mudshart's expense than Mr. DeVito. So, there's that. And Ray and Pat started talking about songs and all this sort of thing. And then, of course, Pat's favorite band, the Rolling Stones, comes into the discussion. And Ray had seen them in concert. He was talking about it. He said, they didn't really play a lot of the songs I like and that kind of thing. And how did it go? I think Pat asked, well, what about Sympathy for the Devil? They played it. Yeah, they played that. But I prefer the Jane's Addiction version. So, well, that didn't sit well. And I knew immediately it would. Because there's versions of songs, but I just don't. How do you get there for that one? Well, and I do like Jane's Addiction music, but I think the Rolling Stones version is far superior. So, yes, as a true Rolling Stones fan, as Pat Dixon is, didn't care for that. So I guess Ray got him in the end, And then didn't get to make mention of it. After that, Ray had to leave, and so he did. But didn't get to make mention of the recent troubles, Jane's Addiction, canceling their shows because Perry Farrell got all mad, so he couldn't hear his voice over the huge volume of instruments and what have you. took it out on Dave Navarro, and they said, I guess he hit Dave Navarro, but there's no image of it or what have you, because the only image I saw was Dave Navarro hitting him. So, um, but when your bread and butter is Jane's Addiction, uh, you got to figure out a way to make that work. And I imagine they probably will just have to, deal with that. This always happens. Most of the bands end up hating each other at some level, and too much togetherness. And but once basically your brand name is whatever band that brought you to your heights of success, well, that's what you're kind of stuck with. Sure, there's examples of some solo careers that did well afterwards, but for really, uh, for some bands and some bands that are really big, it's almost impossible. But for Jane's Addiction, it's either you're a part of Jane's Addiction or you're a part of nothing. So hopefully they can all work that out. But well, they did refund the tickets. They were supposed to. Where are they going next? Like Connecticut or something like that. And well, that's not happening. But also, Perry Farrell's getting up there in years, and sounds like perhaps the voice is failing him, and no amount of volume lowering was going to change that, I suppose. And these things happen. But that's the deal. Jane's Addiction or nothing. No one wants to see porno for Pyros. Or what was the group that Dave Navarro was in? One of those, mishmash groups. It wasn't Audio Slave, was it? Oh, damn it, I can't remember. It seemed like he was in another one. Or, a bunch of other different band members form a separate band. I forget. Which kind of makes the point. But still, I don't care how good you are. Your version of Sympathy for the Devil is never going to top the Rolling Stones version. It just won't happen. But for Ray DeVito, Jane's Addiction succeeded. Yeah. Well, to each their own. I mean, there's some things that I can appreciate another take on a classic song or whatever. It's like for a long time, one of my favorite Beatles songs was George Harrison's "Something." Yeah, that's a sweet tune. It's pretty, all that stuff. But then I heard Elvis's version of it, and he kind of it was Elvis singing the song, but he added some extra little bits to it that was, yeah, that's nice. It's nice, but it's still the Beatles song. So happy Ray, concerned Ray. Yeah. Because, well, sometimes things could be. Sometimes things trouble you. You just don't know. There we get rid of the dust particles. Yes. All right. I don't know. Yeah, this one wins. That's the way that goes. Suzanne says, Good morning. Good morning, Suzanne. Kevin, Ray, the I-80 killer. Well, that's just a rumor. There's been no confirmation of all that. And I'll stay tuned. Nodak123, the best part was when Ray was starting to tell a story about Pat telling him a fun fact about a song. Pat quietly starts playing the song. Then Ray yells at Pat to stop it. I'm telling a story. It's like an episode of The Odd Couple. Nodak, hit the like button. Yes, listen to Nodak. Hit that like button. That's what it's there for. It longs to be hit. Kevin, Ray lost his membership to Planet Fitness because of Felicia. LOL. Yes. Over a fat joke. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I'm 100% by Ray DeVito on that one. But kind of proves a point, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, Kevin, Ray sings Neil Sedaka songs. What was that song that we played? Was Bad Blood? That was a Neil Sedaka song, wasn't it? Bad blood. That kind of thing. Anyway, Nodak 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I would have also liked Pat to follow up asking about that clicky noise Ray was. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Something was messing around. Ray was making. I bet it was one of those cube fidget toys with the clicky spinning wheel on one side. Well, that would explain it, wouldn't it? But yeah, something's going on. Kevin, Ray has big teeth like Mr. Ed. Yes, he does. Well, I have big teeth too. Nodak, bad blood. A woman was born to lie, makes promises she can't keep with the wink of an eye. Yes. Gee, what brought that up, I wonder? Canadian Spider-Man. Hello there, Douglas Nelson, and good evening. Hello, Canadian Spider-Man. Canadian Spider-Man. Hey there, Suzanne, rather. Canadian Spider-Man. That guy looks like he's from New England. I've been there lots. Yeah, I don't know where Ray's from. He might be. I don't know. Pat would know, but I would not. Kevin, Ray had an appointment with his sexual toys. He could not be bothered. Oh, well, then by all means, good Lord, had I known that, would have. Canadian Spider-Man saw the Stones a decade or so ago in New Brunswick. They rocked all weekend. Kevin, Ray has a butt on his chin. Well, he is a butthead. Well, yes, the chin is part of the head. Now, yeah, you're just jealous. Now, why everyone gotta make everything negative? Nodak, Navarro was in Red Hot Chili Peppers for a few years, 93 to 98, right before they got big again. All right. So he'd been around. Yeah. But I don't think I even realized that. But I always knew him from, Jane's Addiction. Then he married the Playboy model. Carmen, Electra, I think. Then I could have sworn he was in one of those, not Chili Peppers, but one of those groups where a bunch of people from different bands got together. I mean, there was, what was it? The guy from Stone Temple Pilots was the lead singer too for a bit. Damn it, I can't remember. Something Revolver. I don't know. And then there was, well, like I said, Audioslave was a couple of them. I don't know if that was, maybe that was the one with, what's his name from Stone Temple Pilots? Not Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden. Anyway, can't remember, but something of that nature occurred. But you always come crawling back to the Jane. Yes. Yes. All right. I don't know what else to do here. I guess I could try to play the what do you call it? The placeholder video. And then maybe colorize that. That might work. So stay tuned. All right, that's enough of that. That part of it is actually the Mr. Nelson Show theme song, uh, stretched way, way out. Yeah. So anyway, here's Ray in the Photoshop. So first things first, make it completely black and white. Let's see how much of a demon is in Ray. Oh, there we go. It's the last thing they see on I-80. Again, terrible defamatory rumor. Not be taken seriously. Okay. Oops. One more solid. I don't know what color. Oh, I know what color to make the hoodie. He has a pink hoodie, doesn't he? Yeah. So there we go. Come here. Put about there. Here we go. And don't really know what color I had. I think there's like a navy blue one or something like that. I forget what team he plays or whatever. I don't know. Oops. Damn it. There we go. That'll work. Even though the top would be kind of that. Anyway. It's perhaps, just perhaps, the hoodie. It's actually a security blanket. Because, it's a big, nasty world out there. And you can only have a certain sense of security in your pink hoodie. It's important. Put a little pink here and a little pink there. And that's enough of the pink. Oh, oops. Yeah, good enough. That's not good enough. Gotta take that out. How does this happen? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what color eyes Ray has. What do I do? Just leave him white like the Hulk? Yeah. Yeah. Now look, don't make me angry. Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Bloop. Uh, and there's Ray. It's all about Ray. All right. Well, when in doubt, just go brown, you know. That's probably the color. I don't know. Oops. That really makes it pop, doesn't it? Yes. Here we go. Oops. Made a mistake there. You thought you'd fool me, didn't you? You're wrong. Looks like I broke one of his teeth here. Sorry about that, Trey. Didn't mean to. But accidents happen. But that's why we have Photoshop. He thought I was going to say the eraser on the pencil. No. No. We're way beyond that now. All right. Oh. Yes, this is vitally important that we fill that one little spot. All right, there he is. It's Ray. Dun-dun-dun. All right. Oh, no, the 5 o'clock shadow. Well, it happens. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Gee, it almost looks kind of sinister. Oh, well. Well, I guess that'll have to do it. It was worth a shot, I suppose, in its own way, somehow, some way. Oops. There. All right. Well, wasn't that fun? Oh, boy, it sure was. But time to move on. I guess I'm just killing time before I have to go review the Agatha show. Yeah, that's great. All right, Kevin says Navarro, he produces porno movies. Oh, yeah. Well, at least he doesn't do any freakouts, does he? Kevin, love this music, Doug. Yeah, well, yeah, I explained earlier. It's the Nelson theme stretched out. Nodak Slash was in Velvet Revolver. Yeah, that's the one with Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots, Duff McKagan, Izzy Stradlin, not familiar. Matt Stone from Guns N' Roses. Yeah. A. Thompson, what's this? It's Ray. A. Thompson, Doug KB had Felicia on MLC again, and all she did was trash Pat. This is ridiculous. Well, that's all she's got. You know, it's salmon, damn it, not pink, says A. Thompson. Oh, sorry, Ray. So it's the salmon security blanket. All right. Kevin, yes, dress Ray in pink, LOL. Well, apparently I dressed him in salmon. So, Nodak, Navarro was in the band The Panic Channel, which looks like it's pretty much Jane's Addiction without Perry Farrell. Well, I imagine that's to be expected. Kevin, Ray is pretty in pink. Well, he's in pink. Nodak, I remember him co-hosting a show called Rockstar. NXS was pretty much American Idol, but they were searching for the new lead singer of NXS. Yeah, I seem to recall something of that nature, right? And I guess they found a singer, but Kevin, his eyes are black like death. Oh wow. Boy, Nodak 123, Scary Ray. Well, it's almost October and time for Halloween. Nodak 123, great drawing. Well, thank you, Nodak. Kevin, that drawing is what his victims give to the police. Jesus. The sketch artist. Now describe him to me. Well, his chin looked like a butt. His teeth looked like Mr. Ed. Oh, all right. Oh, well. Well, we had a lot of fun, huh? Oh, well, good luck, Ray. And really sorry about the Felish stalking you and getting you banned from the gym. I mean, that really is rotten. That's just awful. So anyway, there we go. That's all the time I have. I do appreciate you stopping by to watch me attempt to draw. And the first one, I think, is this one kind of, I don't know where it went. It's like going this way and that way. Anyway, there we go. Ray DeVito in cartoon form. How about that? Yeah, that's nice. I would think so. And I do, which is why I said, that's nice. All right. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully I can do another one tomorrow night. If not, well, it'll probably be Monday night before I can do another one. But anyway, again, thanks for watching.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my friend. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me, because this is the end. This is the end, beautiful friend. This